Yeah, I'm still their dad. Yeah. It started with a knock on a quiet afternoon. Curtains half closed, cartoons in the living room. Shoes by the door where the little ones played. Didn't know that day everything would change. They stepped inside with questions and files, looking at my home like it stood on trial. They didn't see bedtime stories or prayers, just ticking their boxes while standing there. They asked about money, they asked about stress, asked if I thought I was doing my best. I said, look around, this house is our world. They just kept writing while I held my girls. One whispered softly, Daddy, are they staying? I said, just help us, though my voice was shaking. Didn't know that promise would harm me instead, because helpers don't take kids away from the dad. I try to stay calm, try to stay strong. Didn't believe things could go this wrong. They said it was temporary, just part of the plan, but nobody asked how I felt as a man. I'm still their dad, no matter what they say. Through every meeting that took them away, through every paper with words that cut bad. You can change their address, but I'm still their dad. Through every tear, through every long night, through supervised hours that never felt right, through every silence that followed their laugh. You can't close the door, but I'm still their dad. Yeah. Sat in the meetings with strangers in rows, talking about places my children should go. Words like concerns and risk of the air, but nobody spoke about love that was there. They talked about timelines, placements, reviews, while I held drawings they made with glue. Pictures of stick men holding my hand, simple proof that they still understand. Birthdays arrived and I couldn't be near, just sending my wishes through cards every year. Candles were burning somewhere without me, while I sat alone with their memory. Christmas mornings felt heavy and slow, stockings still hanging with nowhere to go. Presents still wrapped with their names on tags, a house full of silence and photographs. They called it protection, they called it support, but I felt like I vanished inside their reports. Still I kept fighting the best that I can, because nothing can stop me being their dad. I'm still their dad, no matter what they say. Through every judgment that pushed me away, through every moment that felt so bad. You can rewrite stories, but I'm still their dad. Through every visit watched by their eyes, through every goodbye where a child still cries, through every second they tried to subtract. You can't change the system, but I'm still their dad. Hey. Sat in the courtroom trying to breathe while people discussed what they believed. Talking about my life like I wasn't there, like love was a number they had to compare. Barristers speaking in words I don't use, timetables written I didn't choose. Still I stood tall when they called my name, because fathers don't walk when the children remain. Supervised visits in borrowed rooms, plastic chairs and cartoon balloons. And now we're together, then time was gone. Trying to be strong while staying calm. They held my jacket when it was time to say goodbye again online. Little hands waving through closing glass, asking softly, why can't we come back? That question still echoes inside my head. Every night when I lie in bed, still I wake up with the same simple plan. Keep fighting forever, I'm still their dad. Still their dad. I'm still their dad. Through distance and pain, through every train ride in the rain, through every promise I still have. You can change their postcode, but I'm still their dad. Through every letter I tried to send, through every silence that wouldn't end, through every day they said stand back, my heart never moved. I'm still their dad. People kept saying, just move ahead, but they never heard what my children said. Never saw drawings taped by my bed, never felt tears I quietly shed. This wasn't anger, this wasn't pride, this was a father trying to survive, holding on to hope through every demand, cause love doesn't leave, it stands. One day they'll ask what really was true, and I'll tell them the story started with you. Every step I took, every tear that I hear was a promise I made to my kids. No system can measure what fathers feel, no paperwork makes that unreal, no distance can break what time began, because love is stronger than any clan. I'm still their dad, through shadow and light, through every lonely Friday night, through every memory that I still have. You can't change my heart, I'm still their dad. Through every meeting room, every day delayed, through every month they stayed away, through every second that felt so sad. if they hear this someday, somehow, I hope they can feel how I feel right now. Every breath I take, every step I did, was walking a road that led to my kids. Still standing here, still holding that path, still carrying home. I'm still their dad.